We're at Road America for the 2025 Mama Spring Rally, and behind me I have the redesigned 4th generation 2025 Nissan Murano, and this is the platinum trim. While you guys are taking a look at the outside of it, I'm gonna run you down some numbers. This 4th generation is going to get a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder with 241 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. It's an all-wheel drive system with a 9-speed automatic transmission. You get a 0 to 60 in 8 seconds. That is not very quick. And a top speed of 120 miles per hour. And if you want to do some towing, you can tow at about 1,500 pounds. And fuel economy is going to be 21 in the city, 27 on the highway, for an average of 23 miles per gallon. Now you can see that they dumped the exhaust pipe right underneath the back bumper, so you actually don't see them, so it makes it actually look like an electric car from behind. But let's take a look at the cargo space. Power lift gate on this one, and there you've got 33 cubic feet of space, and you got cubby holes on this side, cubby holes on this side with some tie downs. You do have a 12-volt plug right there. You can drop the seats with the handle right here. Before we do that, let's see what's underneath here. And we have got a tire, all right, and a Bose subsystem, it looks like right there. All right, so no extra space there. Let's drop this second row by the pull of a handle. There we go. Now you get 64 cubic feet of space back here. So plenty of room for whatever you need to haul, need to move, need to sleep in, whatever you need to do with this thing. You got plenty of room. Now I could see a lot of the Nissan Ariya styling cues in this. The bigger, bulkier design to this kind of shows some of that off, and you're going to see some more of it on the inside. Now let's take a look at that now. So I like the dark brown with this kind of a charcoal, because it's really not black. It's kind of a charcoal look. A little bit of metal satin finish in here. And you do have 2 memory seating. You got a compartment for your bottles down here. Seats are powered with lumbar. I like the brown up at the top here with the black down at the below. That looks nice. And then this one is another one that's got the big screen going across. And I'm going to show you some of the touches that of the Ariya that they brought into this. So let's get inside and take a look at that. I like the color combination here. Like I said, I really do like these seats. I like the diamond pattern, and I like this going around here. This is a soft material here. This is a hard plastic. It's a nice looking design though in it. And you've got some soft back here. And this is all soft across the top here. There's your heads up display right up there. And where I said they brought some Ariya in is these right here. So the Ariya had the wood with the haptic feedback buttons, and so they brought a little bit of that into this Murano. I'm glad they didn't do too much of it. You don't want to make the whole inside of the car look like another one. So they did a good job just integrating a little bit. And I don't know if this is real wood. It sounds like plastic, but it sure looks like real wood. Nice wood grain in it and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and get to this driver's display. You can see that it's bright, it's easy to read. You've got your RPMs on one side, you've got your speedometer on the other side, your driver assistance in the middle, and then everything else you need to know is across the bottom. And we pan back to the steering wheel, and on the left side you have all of your driver assistance features right there, and on the right side you have all of your voice control, your stereo control, your menu controls, and stuff like that, which you can actually control this one with this trackball right here and do your selections, whatever you would like to select. Let's go ahead and look at this infotainment system. So it looks like it works pretty quick. Yeah, It's not too bad. It could be a little snappier, but it's not bad at all. And you got your settings across the bottom here, which you see it took a little bit of time to get to that. And there you can change your stereo system, your EQ for that. You got some climate controls right here, like your heated seats and stuff like that. And then down here you have your full out controls, and when you touch those, it adjusts it, pops up, and then adjusts it up on the screen. And the haptic feedback on it actually feels like the wood is pushing in, so it's pretty crazy. Feels like it pushes in. Okay, going down here, you got USB-Cs right down here. You've got a wireless phone charger right here. You come back and you have your drive selector right here, which I like because they're all push button. They're not, you know, half one way and half the other like Honda. You got your drive mode button right there. Auto start stop right here. Here is your camera button, and that's going to bring up your bird's eye view. And then this is behind you. This is a wide view, so you've got your each side of the car and what's behind you, or what's in front of us. And then you've got what's behind you. And there is your car, so like you can see through the back of the car and see what's underneath it. That's pretty cool. And then you have this 3D, and look at all these camera angles. So you can just click on whatever camera angle you want to see from this. This is a pretty cool system. Wow. Then we got two cup holders right here. We got a little tray right here. I guess you could slide your cell phone in there if you wanted to, if you didn't want to put it on the charger. Other than that, you can hold some coins and some things like that in here. And here you got your center armrest. There's not a whole lot of padding there, but it is okay. Open it up, and you do have a coin holder right there. And then this is about forearm depth, so it's a decent amount of space in there. This does have a panoramic roof with a power sunshade. Actually, it's a moon roof with a power shade. Nice. All right, that's all of the front. I do like the way that it's designed. I think it looks really nice. So now I'm gonna hop in the back. I'm 6 foot tall. Let's see if a full-size adult fits back there. Looks like there shouldn't be a problem. All right, as we get in, you can see there is a good amount of space in there. Doors are basically look the same as the front. You got the brown leather up top. You got the black leather down below. Nice compartment for your bottles. You do have a sunshade back here in the second row also. All right, getting in. Driver's seat is in my driving position, and you can see I have probably 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches of space there. Plenty of room. Above my head, I've got about 2 inches or so that's not a problem either. And then we've got 2 vents back here. You've got heated seats back here also, and 2 USB-C plugs. And then also here in the back, you do have a center armrest, which I wish would be nice if they had some other handle to get a hold of, because I can't get my fat fingers inside there to pull it down. And then it's got a little cell phone tray, I guess, right there, and 2 cup holders. I fit back here just fine. Any adults are going to fit back here. It doesn't matter what size you are. If you're 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", you're still going to have enough room back here. Although the headroom might get a little tighter, but your leg room will be perfectly fine. I guess the next thing we need to talk about is the price. Pricing is going to start with the SV at $40,420. Then you get this Platinum, starts at $49,600. This one, as tested with options and destination fees, comes in at $51,415. Right, brand new Nissan Murano. I didn't drive the old Murano, so this is new to me. It does have some styling cues from the Nissan Aria, and so I really, whoa, there we go, almost got some air. That was those railroad tracks we've been testing all week with these cars. And yeah, hit that one a little fast. But I am going to actually Get down here. We're going to do a 0 to 60 real quick. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. There we go, 60. Yeah, it's not the fastest thing, and it's a little noisy. Overall, it kind of feels a little noisy in here with the rain and the engine. And I just realized one other thing that's irritating me is this piece right here is right in my knee. And maybe I do sit a little closer than some people, but this is just, I don't know. I've moved the seat back twice and I still am hitting my knee. I'm resting my knee on it. So I don't like this piece right here. For some reason, I'm thinking that the Aria might have been like that also. It's starting to ring a bell that there was a piece there that bothered me on it also. But now we're into the curvy roads. We're going to see how this does. It's 25-mile-an-hour curves. If you've watched any of the other videos, the other cars, you've seen how they've handled. Most of them have been okay at 35 and up to 40 miles per hour. And this one, yeah, there's no body lean or anything. I just feel like a weight shift to the left and the right. So that is good. I would rather feel the weight shift than feel the body tip. Well, that's pretty good. My fellow journalists are following me in a Volkswagen Buzz, and they are keeping right up with me. All right, yeah, some of these corners I'm taking good 35, 40 miles per hour, and it's going around them just fine. The engine does sound a little whiny. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but we are in sport mode. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. But at a low speed, it seemed like it was kind of whining a little bit, like it's wanting me to give it gas to accelerate. I like the way it's designed in here, but there's a few things that I don't like that would probably prevent me from actually buying this. And like I said, that is this piece on my knee. I could get a pad and maybe it wouldn't be too bad. I don't like the whininess of the engine either. And I don't like the loudness of it. It seems like it's a little loud in here with the rain also, but that could be just because I was in a quieter car previously. If you're interested in the Murano, go out and test drive one, because my problems with this pushing on my knee and the whininess of the engine and the the sound in here that's not quite as quiet as some others, it bothers me, but it may not bother you, and it may be quieter than what you were driving previously. So just go out, test drive one, see what you think about it. Hit the like button on this video, and then you guys have a blessed day.